Hello guys, well, welcome to the WNS. What? Where can you throw this? Where can you? Don't. How about we do some basketball? Anyway, we're gonna be playing Stanley the oh, forgot it. I don't know how. I was not one to photo. Anyway, where's the distance? Oh, it's talking about the basketball. Can you stop it? I'm going to. Never mind. Anyway, let's just do this. Let me just set you up. Finally. Now, so, where is it? Stanley. Anyway, we're going to be playing this. I'm going to go on private so nobody can chit chatter. Anyway, this is probably going to be a lot of rolling in this. Time to dance. Time to dance. That's a weird song. Anyway, Stanley Parable. I'm not so how to say it. And guys, I don't care. Welcome to the company. Oh, I'm falling into back rooms! The back rooms didn't look very mud. Oh, just is this music? Oh. Mac, wait, we. I thought it was some NPC. Whoa! I don't know what you. I'm not purchasing something. Play visual. Okay. Good. Don't like it. Nope. I like this one. Yeah. Let's go. Anyway, let's go. Get off my hand! I'm going to just swirl around. Let me just begin the game. Begin you with intro. Well, we want an intro because, you know, we need to figure out what is happening in these back rooms. I think it's a back room anyway. I don't think it is because it says blah blah. I mean, Stanley the Pro. What was that noise? Whoa! Right. The common's height. Are we that height? Let me check. We're not that height, but I don't care. Team problem. Stop doing that. I can't read it. What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
You
Stanley
nicknamed
worked for a
Stinky,
company in a big building
piggy.
where he was employee number 427.
That's how old your grandmother
Employee
is.
number 427's job was simple.
Mm?
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That doesn't seem very
Orders
strong.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
Push your
and
mom.
in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day,
You tapped him,
every
beat
month
you up.
of
Come on.
every year.
Oh my
Although
God, you
others
baby!
might have considered it soothing,
You made me cry.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came.
Rightness.
Though he had been made exactly for this job,
Exactly.
Stanley
He's
was
happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Out! You are kidding me. Jesus Christ. Woman, who's walking? Ah! Crap, crap, crap. Get over here, get over here, get over here. I wasn't gonna go here. Come on! I'm... Finally. Okay, no demonetizer. I'm not a good beatboxer. I don't know how to beatbox that well. Anyway, we're back here again. Let's just, yeah, we're gonna fall through the floor. Anyway, I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't jump. Okay, we're gonna begin the game without the intro. Begin with that intro. But the intro's a bit boring, don't you think? No. Don't go in there. Now someone's gonna constantly keep on, spamming me. You guys might not hear it, but it just keeps on popping up. Stop! You just try to ignore it, guys. The end is never the end. Is never the end. The end is copy. I just immediately went to it. Look, a picture. I'm gonna slash my computer. Now, can we call 911? Fine. Go use us. I'm looking fun with you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No! A phone! It's... Ah! Let me look. No. I think it might be locked. Wee. Get me in! Oh. What? No! Are you kidding me? Are you telling me? Okay, well, yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
They're not.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Whoa!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Can't do it.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I'm just gonna stand here. Okay, guys, we're just gonna talk for a bit. What you gonna do?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Just, I feel like doing a Google Tag videos next video on Rec Room.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Okay, so the reason is that you are a dumb idiot and I don't need to listen to you. That's the reason.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Why was it unlocked in the first place, son? And why did so we could go in
Maybe
here?
to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Yes?
You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer.
Okay, this is
making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I'm waiting for help. Maybe some.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Let's go in the broom closet.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, let's just do it. That is boring, I guess. Yeah, have a guess what that is. You'll never guess it. Well, you probably can't. Because the comments are always turned off now. I can't do anything to stop it. I promise, guys. Look, I can't disable it. Which way do I go?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'll go upstairs then. We don't get intended. What's this? I think stairs are generally creepy a bit. Okay, we're just going to need to know a bit. Let's go somewhere. Oh yes! No! Thank you.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yeah.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2. What was the thing? What did you say? 1. But stop it! 1, 8, 2, 1, 5. What? 1.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. Nice. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
But we're only doing one episode on this. I'll do the rest endings in another episode. We can just... I'm tired.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest. As
I'm just going to sit down and do it.
For himself,
okay.
To question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on the screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah?
No. He refused to believe it.
Sing
He
down again.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
So what we're gonna do? I don't know. Why can't I exit? Why can't I exit if the door is perfectly open? It's like an invisible wall.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working.
Weird.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
Red button.
once and for all.
Okay, there's something over here. Oh, okay, I'll press it. What? Sorry, but I don't get it. Oh. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
How?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking. But
This is
happiness.
very weird.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Whoever lives in that house
Stanley
probably is really sad.
Was happy.
Finally, happy. Okay, where did we get teleported? Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Bye, guys.